Well, we can't be too far off. So if we,
It's mine, you understand? Mine! All mine! Get back in there! Down, down, down! Go, go, go! Mine, mine, mine!
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Diablo 4. My excitement level was down here and it's slowly picking up. Why? Because my favorite class in Action RPGs are minion builds, are Necromancers specifically. And the fact that now we know the 5th playable class is Necro got me pretty excited. It's mine. All the people on my Discord were all, obviously we're gonna make a guild and we're gonna be playing and we're gonna be competitive. And I told them all that they can't pick Necro because it's mine. So what we have here is the Diablo 4 quarterly update for June. This is the mid-year review of the game and it's all focused on Necro. So that is what we're gonna be checking out today. Lots of videos, lots of skills, lots of breakdown. Now, before we begin, it being almost mid-June, I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. I'm hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. Help push the channel forward in 2022. On top of that, I've officially started a Patreon. Thank you to the first 40 members that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. We just dropped podcast 18 and 19 is coming out tomorrow. All right, as always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go right now. Now, the beginning part of this update is the congratulations to the Diablo Immortal team.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay, we're just gonna skip past that part. I've also already released the Necromancer cinematic trailer on my channel. So if you want to pop back a few videos, you can watch that. I'll also tag it at the end of this video if you want to see it. Okay, so we are not going to play that. Table of contents. I do want to read this. This is the class features, all right? The Necromancer has 2 different types of resources that they use, essence and corpses. Essence is their primary resource, which restores itself automatically at a slow rate. Using basic skills on the Necromancer will also grant essence, allowing them to cast their skills more often. Corpses, on the other hand, are the leftover remains of enemies who die near the Necromancer. Duh. These remains can be used to summon skeletal minions or to power other various skills, such as Corpse Explosion, one of my favorite skills in action RPGs. In addition to appearing when enemies are killed near the Necromancer, corpses can also be generated via various effects, giving you additional control over how often you want to interact with them. While there will be plenty of corpses at the baseline level, we're aware that some players will want to lean into this resource. As a result, they have included plenty of options to ensure that they are not left unwanted. That being said, playing Diablo Immortal, there's multiple skills where like you swipe and it leaves 2 dead corpses on the ground. So it's like swipe, explode. You create combo abilities while creating dead corpses, and then those kill corpses, and it's basically a chain reaction. Very fun skill. It was one of my favorite skills from D2, and here is a screenshot of the dead corpses on the ground. Honestly, it kind of looks like Diablo Immortal, just with much better visuals. You got the like little red coming out of the center. As far as weapons and other gear, Necromancers use swords, daggers, wands, focuses, and shields. In addition to these, they are the only class that can use scythes. Okay, let's check out Necromancer weapons. I have not watched any of these videos. I guess we're kind of doing it together. Focus. A lot of tats. Got that bone armor. chainmail. There's a focus. It's like level 1 right there. The leathers. Man, the visuals look so good. Missing your insides there. I actually like the armors more than like the meat suits. Personal preference. Not a huge fan of the meat suits. Melee monster looking thing. All black. Four or 5 different styles. And that last one looks pretty darn clean. Go back to that last one. Look at that. That's got to be like tier 5 gear. Better not make me pull out the Amex. Playstyles. The Necromancer has 4 high-level playstyles that players can choose between. These playstyles are Bone, Darkness, Blood, and the Army. I wonder which one people are gonna pick first. So Bone skills, these are physical in nature, and if you've ever played a Necromancer before, you're gonna know these skills. Likely it'll be like Bone Spear, it'll be Bone Armor, it'll be Bone Prison. It's, you know, all the standard ones that you could see. Lots of control. They're actually normally really good in PvP. Let's check out 7 seconds of bone skills. It's literally 7 seconds. Is that all it is? Let's see. Bone prison. Check it out one more time. Makes a bone prison and shoots something in there. Well, traps them. Okay. Darkness. Darkness skills use shadow magic to overwhelm their enemies. These types of attacks are normally dot. So this is damage over time. I'm gonna guess it's more if you are into curses and debuffs, you are going to go into darkness. Darkness, we have 13 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Sucking the blood out of us. Make a skeleton. Let's see that again. Did he ever actually kill the dude? Sucking the blood out. Made a corpse. Raised the corpse. Made 2. All right, darkness. Least favorite so far. Blood. I'm hoping this has to do with corpse explosion. Necromancers can also use the power of blood magic to siphon the life from their enemies. Not only do these skills tend to have defense-oriented benefits, they also have many ways to turn that defense into offense for the players. Isn't that what we just look like? Blood, sucked the blood out and then made skeletons? Necromancer blood skills. 12 seconds. Go. Oh, it's like roots. I was gonna try and slow it down. Okay, turns into like a blood sucker. It's sucking all the blood from all the enemies. And it explodes, roots. That's pretty cool. You do that, then it generates all these corpses, then any remaining enemies, you blow them up. Already getting build ideas. And the fan favorite, the army. As you would expect, necromancers can summon the undead to do their bidding. Let's see what we got going. Oh, they don't give us a video. Okay. That's okay. I keep asking the question, how many minions can we have? That's really what I want to know. So in this picture alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a decent sized army. And again, we heard in the dev interview that you can get legendary affixes on your gear that increase your army size. The dev said at least +2 to mage. So I mean, unless this character has that, I would guess that you can have at least an army of 10, and those are permanent minions. I will take that. I don't want the Witch Doctor style of Necro where it's only permanent summons. It's only temporary summons. I want permanent. Book of the Dead. Now, I made a video yesterday breaking down what we knew about this because it did make me pretty excited. I have been asking for minion stances for a long time. I will explain. So the Book of the Dead is special to only Necromancer. And in the Book of the Dead, you will see that you have skeletal warriors, you have skeleton mages, and you have golems. Okay, so those are going to be the 3 minion styles for your character. Obviously, range, melee, meat shield. Now, inside the Book of the Dead, you can change what the actual minion does as far as its AI. So for example, skeleton warriors, you can turn them into skirmishers. Now a skirmisher is probably going to be single target and be aggressive, which means they're always going to be running. They'll probably go farther away from you and they will kill enemies. You could also set them up as defenders. This would normally mean that they are going to stay very close to you to protect you and they won't go wandering off too far. And then you have Reapers. I'm gonna guess that Reapers are more AoE and they hit multiple targets. On top of that, you could also set up your minions to sacrifice, which means when they get made, they automatically explode, which then empowers you. Point being, you have lots of options over your minions. So if you're in a tough fight and you don't have a lot of armor, you can send them to defenders. If you're just running around killing trash packs, you can go to skirmishers. So again, more options the better, and you could do that for all 3 different ones inside the Book of the Dead. Probably the most favorite thing, that wasn't a very good sentence, I have seen for D4. Okay. What else do we have in here? Final thoughts. Let's see. In addition to all these customization, we've also added the ability for players to sacrifice different components of their army for personal benefit. So that's it. And I know that's a lot, right? But Necro is going to be pretty fun. We got to see the weapons that you're going to get to use. You got to see the skills. You got to see the different power as far as blood, bone, army. What's the other one? Army, blood, and darkness. So I think it's going to be a fun class. If you plan on joining my guild, join the Discord, but know that I have to be the most powerful Necromancer. It's a rule. It's in the rules. That'd be a good intro for Saw. What does everybody think about D4? I know we're all mad at Blizzard. I know Diablo Immortal didn't quench that thirst. What do you think of D4 coming in a calendar year and everything we've seen? Are you happy? Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said at the beginning of the video, check out my Patreon. All the likes, shares, comments, subs, all of that is needed. So please do that as well. But if you want to take it one step further and truly support me into the future, become an instant action RPG VIP and joining my Patreon, first link in the description. There really is a lot of content on there and we have big plans for the future. That's all I've got. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.